We are live. Look at this. And I got a second monitor now, folks. Look at me moving on up in the world. Trying to get things situated though. We'll see if we have any technical issues. Hopefully not. Gonna activate my YouTubes. That's looking shiny and bright. I'd like to put this over here too, just in case. And then we're going to sign into our wonderful Tic Tac. See how this goes. Always a little tricky. Get this popping up. Bring this over here. Don't hear me there. And then we connect to this. Then we say, welcome. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Let's see. I've gotten it before. I figured it out before. Let's see if we can figure it out again. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of this, like sign in. I am already signed in. Hey, Gorgie, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm late today, but that's because I was setting up a second monitor. Let's see here. We're gonna go making sure, see if this comes through. Just keep doing it until it works. Let's see, sign in. Doesn't ever let me just do it. WebSockets don't like you stop it. Activate source. Then it sometimes works. Hey Tubuana, how you doing? Still trying to figure out why my TikTok does not connect. It's disheartening, to say the least. That's the ground control. We're gonna click this out too. No, we're not. I'm not having anyone join today. Today's a very chill. I can only play for a little bit, and so I'm not going to be having anyone join today. In fact, I'm probably going to set up a particular day to have all of us play together. Like today, I set up a second monitor. I'm just trying to make sure everything's working good. Why? How's it going, Rob? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. I just keep testing this to see if it just doesn't want to. Man, it's like if I could only figure out how to get my live going. So weird. It's like sign in. Close this window after signing in. Do that. I don't know. Oh well. One more test. Coming through. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't want to come through. But we have it all going on here. Looks like I think the TikTok chat's going. I want to make sure. Make sure everything's going, actually. Music's really low. There it is. Good, that's there. I self-talk for a second. Form parties together and chat. Was to send you a friend request. Then, let's see. Your TikTok's coming through. Whoa. Oh, there. I think I'm also streaming on TikTok, right? Hey, welcome back. Skirt. One more second. I'm just trying to make sure everything is kind of good. No, I want to go to just the TikTok, please.
A million reviews. Okay. A lot of people saying it's a great
profile. I am live right now. Oh, okay, Odyssey. Yeah, I am live right now. And I can hear myself on this one. Okay, put it down. Yes, it's going. Are you going to play Odyssey? Yes, I am. Look at this. Why aren't I seeing those? That's not even coming in on this chat now. What is up with that? What is up with that? Oh, that's a bummer. Welcome back. Said hi. I said hello, Lucky. Look at this. What is going on? I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can just pop this one. Oh no, not like that. Give me. No. Wow, that's okay. This is gonna take one more second, and I'm gonna get going with this because. Where is it? Maybe I'll just use this. I'll just go to me. I'll go here. I'll close this. No. Oh, it's opening there. Already did. And wow. And then one more thing here. We want the TikTok chat, but this is like not even showing anything now. I don't think TikTok likes that, like people are doing like this multi-streaming. They want everyone on TikTok. They don't want this multi-streaming thing going down. But what I'm gonna do, if I could do this. Moderation settings? No. I guess I could just put this like this, and I can get it. Put that there, put this here. Okay, all right, that's gonna be, I think, how we're gonna do it. Okay, Jesus. Sorry about that. Holy smokes. Thank you, Banjo, for helping. No, I got it set up. I was using this like, I guess like a third-party plugin to connect to the TikTok chat. And that usually works maybe about 65% of the time. And then that goes into like a multi-chat, so I can kind of just pay attention to one chat. to see everything. Lucky, can you hear me? I'll make sure. Sportsmaster, thank you for the heart. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, no, of course. And yeah, the thing is, I've been trying to if you, there's a plugin if you use OBS called Stream Elements, and it allows you to kind of multi-stream through everything, except the TikTok chat can't go into the multi-chat. It's like weird because it's like YouTube has like YouTube does a vertical stream and a horizontal stream, and those are two separate chats, and only one chat pops in on the multi-chat. It's like when you multi-stream, one of the biggest hurdles is getting all the chats to pay attention to. So yeah, but we doing it. And Xbox, that works, streaming on that. I mean, eventually, if you want, you can still play on Xbox. And if you get a computer, you get a capture card, and you can stream through OBS. Definitely recommend OBS because it's just like an all-in-one open source like broadcast program to like broadcast, and you can use it to record stuff too. So I think it's coming along now. Plus it's free, yes. And then you can do a lot too. OBS, so like it's basically the stream. Yeah, basically. Think of it almost like if you've opened up like Premiere or like on After Effects almost. It's like different windows, and then you can pull in elements and layer them. So like you'd have like one thing would be your webcam, and it would like you put that on top. Then one screen you'd put would be like the game capture. Then you'd have like any if you had like a say sound effects or things, that would be another thing. And then you'd put that and you would move it around to where you'd want it to go, and you could adjust the size of it and stuff like that. So it gives you a lot of that kind of layered thing, and then it can give you also you can actually create scenes and do like transitions. That's how like a lot of the big YouTuber streamers do it, where you see like a cool like washover, things like that. That's like all like in OBS. So yeah, it's like a DAWs, and like you can kind of broadcast live with it too. But yeah, it's good to be back. I took a bit long of a break. Well, not really, just a break, but look at all this. Oh, see, but the backpacks stay, so that's a good thing. I got too much crap on me. Let's empty some stuff. But yeah. Yo, did you see Lego Pokemon announcement? Yes, I did. Lego finally got the license. That's amazing. That's good. I'm pumped about that. I saw a brief thing. I didn't read about it like too much, but I saw it and I was like, yeah. So that's gonna be some cool stuff coming down the line. I'm still hoping that Nintendo relinquishes and gives us a Mario minifig, but I think it'd be cool if there's an Ash minifig and we get like, we'll have like some big sized, builds of like Charmander and Bulbasaur, and then who knows what else. Low odds, but maybe it bleeds into Lego Fortnite. That'd be cool. I would love that. You get a Clombo or like a Bulbasaur Clombo. Yo, Pokemon Island. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be something. And you play like a weird like version of like Lego Pokemon on the island. Any suggestions to get animals up in the Sky Island Village? I'm still working on that idea. I did see, I forget who made it. Someone made a vehicle that allows you, basically, if you put mats down, like a rug or something, the animals love the rugs. So they were saying if you want to like lure them onto like a ship that has like a carrying thing, and then you can fly them up and then drop them down, which I'm probably going to eventually try to do, but I have yet to do that. I've just been kind of, still tidying up this one village here. I'm trying to put some stuff away. Yeah, like you'll find if you put rugs in your house, the chickens and the pigs and stuff will want to lay on them. And Tuba wanted to say that I lost my job right before the announcement, so no sets for me. Bogus. Sorry to hear that. But I mean, the sets will be there for a while, I think. Well, they'll be making their rounds. This is nice though. I finally have a second monitor. I'm like living in luxury now, but like now I feel. ASAP, thank you for the follow. Still practicing, trying to focus on multiple chats. I'm getting there though. Where do we go? What do we do with some of this stuff? We can put this here for now. Last core. Let's pick up some of this stuff out here. Okay. Or a third helps so much. Yeah, I was using an iPad for a second monitor, and it just like laggy because it was going through like a Wi-Fi Bluetooth. I missed the Durburger set, and I would like to get it. Yeah, I got lucky. I picked it up. You want a tour of the village? We could do a quick little tour of my ice village. Let me just put some of this stuff away. I'm still trying to get you like. Funny, you stop playing for just a little bit, and you're like, where is everything? Am I gonna put the fish in here for now? I guess I'm gonna put the fish in here for now. Cold meat, cooked fillets, go in here, along with these. And the fish, I gotta find a fish spot. I was bored, so I destroyed all my Lego Fortnite sets just so I can remake it while every piece of all the sets are scattered like all in one pile. Someone actually made me and I was still faster. American government, today, unfortunately, I'm not having anyone join. I'm going to start looking into making a particular day for people to join and we can all play together. Because last time I did it, I feel like it got really hectic and I wasn't able to really do as much as I wanted to. And I was still faster than my friend with remaking all of them before they got to the burger. Done. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not good at. I'm not very fast. The quick deposit inventory slots feel like cheating compared to when it first dropped. That's true. Let's see. What else do I gotta... I'm just like organizing some stuff. Can I pick up any of this? You know what, I'm gonna put here this too. I'll take this. Weapons. Wool. Actually. B55, thank you for the follow. Yo, I'm like really pumped. I like Epic just reminded, like I was like excited for the Pokemon, and then like I forgot, and he just reminded me, and it's like, yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be awesome. So who knows how long it'll take him to make all of them. It took him like 8 hours for the burger. I mean, you know, it depends on if you have all the resources ready. That's sometimes what slows me down a lot. Is I'll be building and in my groove, and then I need resources. And this I keep in low corn. All the fish. I gotta move these eventually. And these weapons, we gotta find a spot for those, and a lot of other things. I like to catch a community day when you start that. Yeah, definitely. Should be soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Although sometimes I am a slow builder. I'm trying to get this world like really organized, and like have enough stuff Because when people join, you need a totem. Otherwise, you die. That's it. And if people aren't like paying attention, they die. And then it's like, oh, you need another totem now. 'Cause otherwise, you're gonna get kicked from this world. You know, if you die again. And we don't want that to happen to anybody. This is good. This is about to break. Been running an expert world Lego Fortnite too. Yeah, I have my survival. My original survival world is much bigger, but this one I've kind of made. I've just tried to make more efficient and more like with everything. I'm trying to think what I'm doing now. Probably go back to my other place real quick. But before I do that, let's scoop this stuff up. And then we are going to get in here. Got some cords. That's good. Take that. Want to change this to do as much as you can of that. And then pause all that. Lucky Lucy Dog, hi, how are you? Alright, so let's go back. Pop off some stuff. I'll start a quick little tour of my first grasslands village. Tell you, I got the second monitor, and you know, I'm not I literally got it from the TikTok shop and I got it for $10 because they were running some special where you can, if you invite somebody and they download your like if they download the TikTok app and they sign up and everything and then they click on your link, you got $50 for it. And I got like my mom and my dad and then like my wife who didn't have an account all to sign up. And I got like $150, actually $160 or more. And I was able to redeem it for a monitor that was like $160. So I used $150 of the redeemed, you know, thing TikTok gave me, and the monitor came to $10. And I bought it off a Newegg shop that was on TikTok. Pretty good so far. I'm like, so that shit worked. I couldn't believe it. I mean, yeah, now they probably have, you know, my parents' data, but it's all right. Put the axe back. We got some guns. Here's the gun. Boom, boom. Vents around the fire are gonna do that. Oh, wow! Do you see this out here? Also, check this out. Really cool idea. The Mos Eisley roof. It's, oh, well, I'll just single it out real quick. Mos Eisley roof, this piece, you can put, it makes a perfect circle. It fits perfectly under this, and you can stack it up 3 times to raise it up, so you can actually still see the fire, and no one has to touch it now. There's like 3 levels of that, so it just makes it a little bit better. Yeah, and it's like a perfectly. You can get it so it perfectly goes around. Excuse me 1 second, got a phone call. Hey, what's going on, Heyo? All right. Yes, heck, I copied Rob backwards. Oh, man. New Fallout 76 season starts today. Download the update now, waiting for server maintenance to finish. Word up. Thank you for the likes, everyone. I'm seeing them go up now. I actually like the... It's actually cooler kind of just having the TikTok thing here, like the chat. It's like more interactive. Man, I am like not with it today at all. Hold on a second. This is up here, isn't it? Yeah. Hey. Got a lot of wood too. Gonna keep this. Gotta put that. Sometimes it's good, like when you don't know where you're at. It's just kind of like put it all away and just take it all out. Put this gun here too. This sword's about to bust. Actually, it's rifted. Oh no, it's gonna get special. That's good. And I'm bored. What should I do? UEFN or Festival? My Fortnite username is the same as my YouTube name or Twitch name. Yeah. I mean, you want to add me? I'm gonna start doing. Like I said, I'm gonna eventually start having like I guess community days. I think will probably be the best best way to kind of do it. Also, remember, I'm your biggest fan, but only biggest fan on two out of 3 of your left ear only on Monday. Well, I'll take it. Hey, put this little dagger away too. Let me get that. That just comes. That's funny. There they are. Boop. Alexa, thank you for the follow. Just because you play Lego stuff, you are now being followed. Hell yeah. It's all I really stream, so I am I won't say purely a Lego Fortnite streamer, but that is my main thing. Occasionally I'll do some Fortnite, like regular Fortnite, and then maybe some other types of games, but I'm trying to be strictly all about the Lego. Also, which day will be the viewers' day? I haven't thought of that yet. I'm thinking, hey, Miss Dimples, appreciate the lurk. I'm thinking probably like a Friday, like Followers Friday or something like that. I'm going back. Yeah, so well, I think I might have a little bit extra time to play today because wifey got out of work a bit early, so she went to pick up our son. Well, I don't think I got to do that. And then she said she's going to the park, and I think I don't have to go, even though today is a gorgeous day out. Okay, so I didn't really do the tour before. I said I was going to do a tour. I could do a tour of this one, but this is kind of just, again, it's just a collection of prefabs kind of stuck together in a way that makes it a cozy environment. You eating that, bud? Come on, eat that. Come down over here. See this? And so this is like, the main area. I I always I've been customizing the prefabs now, so I knocked out the arches because I just left it so open, and I'm like, the open areas, like, well, I like, made it feel smaller. But what happened there? Oh, I guess there was another backpack right here, huh? Wow. Well, we have to just pack away some stuff. And I guess this gives me an opportunity to make more duplication. No, I think from when I had you guys visiting, you guys, even though you left, you still dropped some stuff. I think. I don't know if it's duplication. Really, this should be in like a set, and this should be taken out. I'm gonna put all these here. Take that. I'm gonna have to make a weapons. I think we're gonna have to do like a weapons side. Might be over here. Wait, go to my room and walk over the carpet. Oh, so maybe it was below? Maybe it dropped through the floor? I don't know. You got your stuff in here. I'm not touching it. Sheesh. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta organize some more stuff. Oh, you know what else we can do? We can go like this. I have extra wood. Extra wood. Extra wood. Give me that. Extra wood. Take this. Put it here. Put that away. I'm gonna put. Where's the animal stuff? Animal stuff goes here. We need a fishing thing. That can go. More granite. More granite. I'll take the. Where's the 36? Hey Remy, can you have a redeem point for replacing a Lego down in your world just randomly in a spot? Oh, that would probably bug me out. Constantly people redeeming things, and I'm just putting, just. I need another counter for fish, just for fish. This. That's why Egg said, I know it'd slowly eat at you, Remy. I know the truth. Finally, in a long time you stream. Oh, sorry, my brother. Yeah, I wasn't here Friday because we were all preparing for my son's birthday party, which was Saturday. And then Saturday was his party, so wasn't able to stream that day. And then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? I did something Sunday. I don't remember what it was. But I didn't stream. Oh, I think I just decided just to kind of play my MMO game that I've been playing. Which is like, oh, unlucky. Oh, yeah, I think I answered that question already. And then this. I'll put this here, the plastoid. Well, I should probably. No, that's good. Actually, look at this. How much? Hey, look at this. This is what we need. We need this. I need to make, or just these. Oh yeah, again, why do I forget sometimes how, like, I don't have to take anything. Actually, you works. What do you do? I don't need animal treat. What are you doing right now? No. That's not what I want to do. No. Come back here. What the? Oh, fuck. No, no, no. Actually, well, actually, yeah. You do that. Yo, Ozzy, what's good? And my brother, how's your day? How's my day going? My day's going all right. I'm excited. I was just saying how I got a second monitor from the TikTok store for super cheap, and just kind of getting used to more multitasking, because now I got a giant screen with all the chats on it, and I can see everybody. And now it's like I get more distracted, but that's also good because I want to be talking to people. And then it's funny being away for 4 days. Feels like forever. Scammed? No, I didn't get scammed at all. It's an Acer monitor. I mean, and roughly, I when I got my PC, I kind of got a cheap Acer, and then this one's pretty good too. It was literally like, yeah, TikTok was like $50 for every new invite that you got, and I invited 3 people to sign up to TikTok. Got $150. Actually, the first sign up was $50. Then they like bumped it up to $60 a person. Then I got 2 more, so I had $170. And then I redeemed 150 of it, and then I just had to pay $10. Free shipping too. How about that? How about that, huh? Going on. Oh, I got the entire Rap God song. Oh, through the thing? That's awesome. I've never played Fortnite Festival. I probably should do that someday. I'm just trying to think what else I need to do right now. Oh. That's what I was going to do. Let's do... Let's do that. Why do you carry lightsabers but you never use them? I usually use them. I mean, I used to use them all the time, but I carry 2 because I still... And I should put up the video. I made the video again, and I know it's a little dated, but I like to mine using the lightsabers. I feel like it's the best way to kind of preserve the durability of like a pickaxe and stuff. So what I end up doing is you count the strikes. Lucky, happy birthday. Hello, how are you? I guess dot or period? You don't have a name on TikTok. Let's see. So I can take these away. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more chests on this back wall for weapons and stuff. Maybe 2 more over here. Lego. That's right. Lasagna. Or is that? Yeah. Okay. I use them because they can make you run faster. The lightsabers? I mean, they definitely are like. You know, it's funny. It's like they don't show you like this gives you look how they give you like the damage, durability, knockback. What happened to these? They don't show you anything. I mean, I just like that they're durable and like you feel fast with them. You definitely feel. I definitely still feel faster with them. Jump around and stuff. Here we go. Oh, here you are. I need to talk to you. How's your job? Give me more metal plates, please. Thank you. I'll take those as well. Sweet deal. Eat a banana pancake and run around with the lightsaber. Oh, snap. I gotta make it. I haven't made a banana pancake in forever. What I'm going to do now. I want to take... What is this? You need 4? Let's do 8 for now, I think. And we're going to put the weapons on this back wall. Do one more. Hey! Daniel Lopez, thank you for the follow. Feel extra cool. Yeah, I think they should. It would be nice if they updated the Star Wars stuff a little bit. I mean, I guess that's the thing with this game is like some of my old villages and my other world. That's like you build these awesome things, and then you're like, well, what do I decorate it with? You don't have anything, and then they come out with like cool new artwork. They come out with cool new doors, cool like different materials, and then you're like, oh, and I gotta like update my village now, or you gotta like, or it gets like left behind, and then you feel like you have like these really nice looking buildings, but like they don't feel as fresh anymore. Okay, so I put those. Now I can go like this. We're gonna keep it simple for now, and just put all the little sorts of weapons in for now until it starts to get really big. Got more gold. Put that in there now. Is this rift? This is rifted too. Look at that. I'm trying to. If I go. That's another thing I need to do. What's the most recent time you had steak tacos, Remy? Maybe about a couple weeks ago. Maybe a little bit longer. But you reminded me, though, I just got new Doritos called Loaded Tacos. And they're pretty dope, I have to say. Loaded Taco Doritos. And it's like the cover, the front of it says up all night. It's almost like a Taco Bell thing, it seems like. I think Lego stuff that's Fortnite based should have been base Lego shop. That's true. I didn't mean to make sense. Now I'm gonna put. I think I need to put like a. Maybe we could put. What's down over here? We people play this mode more than Brick Life? I would say so. I still think Brick Life is much more limited. In like what you can do. Also, I think the things you unlock in this mode, you can use in Brick Life. So you want to kind of do this mode more, because then you can use all the stuff in this in Brick Life. But this mode definitely has more things to do. You can build. You have less limitations in what you're building, and then also, whatchamacallit. And yeah, so it's just like, you know, and then this has missions. This has like, you know, adventures you can go on. You can fight in this, you know. But yeah. And as for you, my brother, I don't know. I'm still a noob when it comes to the TikTok shop. Yo, thank you for the like, Jack. Yeah, I would definitely recommend. I mean, I would either try survival. I mean, you have like the 3 modes, right? You have survival, you have cozy. Oh yeah, and we have some Tubawana here saying how 29,000 people play Odyssey, and Brick Life only about 5,000 people play Brick Life. Yeah, if you like Minecraft, I definitely recommend this. Having like the Lego IP and the Fortnite IP, and then it's just like it's a very beautiful game. It's fun. Yeah, no, Brick Life is definitely boring. I think you can kind of like complete a lot of it in like one shot. I'm gonna put. Maybe I'll put the chests here. We only need one. We need a couple chests for some more organization, but let's see. Let's take. You know what? Let's take that, and then you know what? And then we're gonna take the green away, take more of this, and then go get this. How can I get to the TikTok shop? Well, the way that I got the redeem thing, I don't know if you can still do it. But the redemption thing came from, like, if you go on TikTok, you go to profile, and then all the way up in the corner, the top left corner, there's like a TikTok purple ticket. Oh. Never mind, it ended. Activity has ended. Oh, that sucks. But I still have $40 I can redeem. But it was like, yeah, you would invite your friends and you'd earn rewards. That has unfortunately stopped, but that's how and then otherwise, if you're gonna access, you go to home, and then you can go, and then if you're just on the home where you're watching videos, up at the top it says for you, and then right next to it says shop. Yeah, see, Slender's helping. Thank you, Slender. Don't worry, everyone is lost forever now. I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna put. Let's see. Look at that, like that. I don't even care. I don't even care. Boom. And that is where the doo-doo. That's where the doo-doo will go. That's where the doo-doo will go. No, not just the doo-doo. We also want, excuse me, Chef Slumber. We need to get, where are they? The seeds. Give me the seeds. Milk. I need some milk. And then for the fish, our fishy friends. I know, I'm gonna put the fish chest over here. Oh. What do you think? Yeah, right over here. You can even hide it even behind here. Can we turn it this way? Can't. Look at that. What I'm doing. The hidden chest. And that, we're gonna stick all over our fish. Let's see what else. Oh, go here, and then we go like that. And look at us getting organized. I feel pretty pretty good about this so far. I don't think I'm gonna be needing to do much more. What's getting made over here? Oh, someone's making some good fish stuff. Some fish fillets. Drop them in the uncooked. I feel like we should go like this. Tomato. Banana. Coconut. We need some slapberries down here. That's how that goes. Ugh. It was like weird. I was like felt a little overwhelmed in the beginning for a second. Just like getting everything organized. I was like, well, maybe, I don't know, my brother, I don't know what country you're in. So sometimes maybe the store's not open, accessible. That could also be a part of it. Scotland. That might be. I don't know. Let's see. What if we Google and ask? Is the TikTok available in Scotland? Oh, it says yes. TikTok Shop is available in the UK, which includes Scotland, and allows users to buy products directly through the app. It's got to be, so if you just, so all I could say is go to TikTok, go to home, just to home, and then just look at the top. Just look at the top where, like, you know, there's the magnifying glasses for searching is all the way on the right. And then 2 things over, it says for you, and then the next one is shop. I was like, I don't know, and that's about all I can do for help. Okay, I think I'm like pretty. Oh no, you know what I wanted to do with this? I still haven't. This was what I was working on last, and I kind of wanted to really get it situated. Was this area? Didn't really do much to it. Kind of made it a little bit of a kitchen. Now I gotta take. Well, actually. That weird. Why did I do it like that? Slabs. Will this fit? No. That's no biggie. I know why I did that, I think. Anyway, let's go. What do we need now? Now how are we doing up here? This needs to be kind of furnished too. And I think this would be like the last of it, because I think everything else in this place is kind of furnished to like a good amount. I'll take that. I'll take that, and then we can go here. That. Oh. We're gonna go take this stuff. We'll fill this stuff up for now until like it hits like a huge thing. Hey Diego, how are you? I'm doing well. I was just saying how I'm happy to finally get a second monitor so I can kind of see all the chats nice and big now. Very nice. And I can see myself playing back in like a not choppy way, like my iPad was doing. So, doing good, doing good. I'll put shields, I guess. No, we'll put. This will be the miscellaneous thing, and then this will be for tools. And I'll put this in here, and I take this guy out, and I'll put it in here for now. And that's just... Oh, that's going to be... Oh, I got another... I'll put this bow here, too. Ah. It could be. I mean, maybe if you try scrolling. I don't know. I don't know, my brother. That could be what it is. And now I'm in here because I want some of these. I want some... I got planks. Get some metal. I don't know, take 9 I guess for now. Take 11 from here. That's... Maybe some gold. Take 12. I probably should take some glass. Take 18. Let's see what else. Finish this up here. Make it. Wow, I can't walk for. Okay, let's see. I think looks nice. Everyone's welcome in. Chillin'. We're gonna put what the over there. Telling you, the rugs really make a room. Which Peely is that? This is the like cyber ninja Peely skin. He came with like a 3-pack, but you actually had to use cash. Good old Epic still. You get the V-Bucks, but then they're like, well, how about these? You still got to buy them with regular money. But I had to do it because not only do I love Peely, but I also love cyberpunk and robots. Yeah, he's pretty dope. I think he's like supposed to be a cyber robot though. Like I don't know if he's actually supposed to be like a... Like, are all the Peelys supposed to be the same Peely, or are they supposed to be like their own version of Peely? You know, hey, Man Turtle, thank you for the follow. Or subscription. Funny how we're just gonna go like that. Well, we got a little kitchen here. We got the rug going on. We're gonna put let's put a bookshelf. Let's put a nice bookshelf. This is the ladies' room. Will this fit? Not good, will it? This one's kind of cool. Will this fit? This won't fit either. We want. That's still nice. I'll take it. That's okay. Yeah, it's called what it's called the snapshots of Peely's. It's when his skin escapes the loop, aka be the final person in the middle of the zone. Oh, I love how Fortnite's got like this like extra lore of everything. I think I also need iron. Who's? Oh, hold on a second. All right, wifey picked up the kid, so. Adrian, thank you for the follow. Dude, they got a whole lore thing that just for the fact that collabs can exist like logically. Yeah, no, I mean that's what I think was cool about Fortnite and like Lego, and actually that's why like I think even like Marvel and stuff kind of they go and it's like a little cheat because they do the whole multiverse or dimensional thing, and but that shit works, and like I'll take it, it's enough to satisfy my basically the 0 point being the center of any piece of media. Yeah. We should put some bookshelves up. Let's do it. Make sure you ever put a bookshelf. Not there. You know what? I'm gonna put it there. And I'll put. No, we'll just do two small ones, I think. Or should I? Oh, I'm not gonna get it. That's overkill. We'll keep one. And then we're gonna do. What are we gonna do? Never underestimate the power of what a nice little plant can do, right? Kind of crazy how simple the shit is that makes it nice. I want that shelf. This shelf. The spice rack shelves. Need some iron ore. See? What are you doing to me? I got an iron? Oh, man. Okay, I gotta get iron. You know what? We'll go with these for now. And some little knickknacks on it. What is this? Condiments. That looks cool. I'll take it. That's nice. Hey Duke, what's going on, man? How are you? Was this that made me happy? Inconvenience is beautiful, more beautiful than winning. I love that Heyo roots against me. You know why? Because then when I lose, I go, well, at least that's good for at least one person, right? I'll put this here. Look at this. What is this? Look at this. Double daffodil window placements? Okay, but this is good for now. I think this is nice. You know what we kind of almost want to put here? This is like the hangout area. I gotta build this up too. I'm getting hungry. I get stuck again? Sort of. Also, you low-key look like Vsauce. I don't know. Who's Vsauce? Is that a good thing? I have to Google that now. Oh. Yeah. I see it. Classic bearded bald look. You know, can't go wrong with it. And I've been told I look like a lot of different people before. I usually get from like strangers. They're like, "You look like my cousin's friend's brother." It's like always something like that. I'll get people like looking at me and they're like, "Hey, sorry." It's like, "You just look like my sister-in-law's best friend," or something. It's always like just like one-off thing. But I'm like, well, bald and beard, it's a good thing. If you go bald and you can grow a beard, shave it, grow a beard. It's a good way. I look really, really terrible if I shave my beard, and I'm bald though, so that will never happen. I've also been able to utilize this look, and I've dressed up as what was it, Mr. White from Breaking Bad. So I've done that before. I dressed up as Heisenberg. I've done a like Steve Jobs. I dressed up as Steve Jobs as like I wore a turtleneck and I had like I grew out the size. I graded, wore glasses, and I wore a turtleneck with like the Apple symbol. And then actually just recently for Halloween, I actually streamed as it, but not many people saw it. I streamed as Kratos. I got the Kratos look. And I just took the red and just painted over my eye. Come here, boy. The question is, what do I put? You gotta do Dr. Remy Botnick. Oh, that'd be tricky. I don't think I could grow a mustache like that. But it would be funny, and then I make Leo Sonic. I know. Let's do it here. Here we go. Here's the furniture. You ladies need more furniture? You do, don't you? Yeah, you all got these things. I'll put it in between. How do you get the television? Oh, dude, so the television is part of the Spider-Man pack, the apartment. And I recommend, honestly, like, that was a really good thing because they give you a lot of cool things. You get, like, the laptop, you get this computer, you get... It's the Daily Bugle and the Friendly Neighborhood apartment. So you get, like, the different desktop. This is the Daily Bugle. This is the Friendly Neighborhood apartment. You got Daily Bugle, Friendly Neighborhood apartment, TV. Then you have this TV, Daily Bugle, Old School Classic, Friendly Neighborhood. You get one in the Nana Jungle set too, but that's like a banana TV. And then other cool things you get is like, you know, telephone. You get a modern register. You get a copy machine. So you get a lot of cool like bullshit knickknacks. I'm getting seen other stuff here now too. A printing press. Yeah, Spider-Man pack. Definitely when you see it come up in the shop, check it out. You'll see like tons of freaking cool. Oh, and you can even get a laptop from the new Lego passes. There you go. I didn't even know that. I didn't get it yet. Soon it will be. Oh, and you get cool cameras too. You get the camera and stuff like that. What's going on, White Knight? What's up? I'm just chilling here trying to figure out what to decorate this top as. Going really slow about it. My apologies. I feel like I'm like no, not here. I want to do this and go down here. Maybe I'll just do like a... This only holds 8. These hold 10. This is always fun to put like this. There you go, ladies. I don't know. Actually, what I should do... You know what? Right. Like this. I should put like... Oh, why not? Yeah, happy birthday, like early birthday. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I like this. I think we can use this. Maybe not. Maybe... This is cool. Look at that. Drafting table? That shit's dope. I tell you, they definitely gave you some really cool... Yo, OMG. Yo, welcome back. Remy eats calamari pasta. I can't eat that. I'd faint. Remy has a stronger food power level than me. How can you not eat that? Calamari? I love seafood pasta. I like fried calamari more though. Maybe in here I can put something up. Maybe like this. Maybe this will work. This is good. I think this is like a good distance. Yeah, I like to get... Oh, they have a TV downstairs though. They don't need one up here, do they? It's true. They have some cool... We're gonna go with the... I like putting this, and we'll do double this. So we're gonna put it here. Here. Just make this like something nice. I don't know. Oh, this has to be on the floor. Pasta pesto with shrimp specific. Oh, this is out of nowhere with. Oh, jeez. Dude, that just reminds me of pasta pesto. Pasta pesto with shrimp specifically. That sounds dope as well. Oh, man. Y'all making me hungry now. What is this? Exhibition display. That's cool. That's huge, too. That's going to be useful for things. I guess for like a projector screen. I want another light. Let's use that purple. I like the purple light. Where? Oh, these ones. These are good. Ladies, can you put this on here? No, we'll put it over here then. Boom. Right? Yes. And then we're going to go like... Oh, I don't have more planks. Ugh, I always hate that. Oh. No more planks. Wait, did I get stuck? Okay. See, they keep giving you new stuff, so it's like, I'll be honest, like, it's actually probably good that I don't fill up everything. This should be a cool room, too. I don't know what that should be. Oh, that reminds me. I actually wish they had it so you could, like you just place things. As long as you have the materials in your chest. Just like you can, like, craft from that. I wish you could just, like... So I think this is a pretty dope room. And we'll want to stay in this place. I'm gonna put the chest here. Right? You got your own fireplace and everything in this bad boy. And this... I almost want this to be like a... I think this should be... Like, where did I see that? That would look so dope. Is it in here? No. No. Here it is in clutter, isn't it? Like my favorite. I don't know where it went. down here? No. No. Man. It's gotta be in here then. Nope, then it's gotta be in this. Here it is. Right? No. Hey, recreation. They're not gonna be in here. I can't believe... Yeah. Welcome back. I don't have much experience eating seafood, but I would never eat clams or oysters. Wow, that's funny. I love clams and oysters. You should see my son. He's 3 and he's tearing into mussels.
Hello, motherfucker.
It's good to know that they'll still work. Raw seaweed's good. You ever get a seaweed salad at like a sushi place? Those are delicious too. I can't believe I just sourced that shit and now I don't know where it went. Could have sworn it was in clutter.
It's over 9,000!
What is going on? Oh, Tube. All right, man. You take care. I'll talk to you soon. Want to play chess? Pasky, want to play chess? I like chess, but I am in no way even close to like a competent player. I think. Like I don't know any, planned moves and stuff. I can't believe I can't find the freaking. I think they gotta get better at where they're putting stuff now, because this is just getting ridiculous. Oh, you know where it might be? It's in here, isn't it? Because it's considered like a drafting table, isn't it? Yeah, here's that bullshit. Fucking A, man. At least I know where it is now. Seafood is mixed for me. Fish, sushi, sashimi, gimme that. Mussels, crab, legs, lobster, tail, yes. Shrimp, calamari, whole lobster, anything with eyes, barf, no. Yeah, I could see that. Whole lobster, yeah, I won't do a whole... Like, I've done it before. Like, I like the claws and the tail. I'm not doing the body. That's tricky. I like shrimp, calamari. That's good. I mean, most calamari is not so bad. They usually just give you the rings, but I like when they have the tentacles too. If it's fried, it's even hard to recognize as well. Yeah, I'm putting... Maybe put this, make this like a... What do I need for this? Knot-root and mahogany? Also, that looks kind of cool. Like... make it look like we're all working here. We good here? I think we're good here. You know what? We could use it here actually. You got such cool pictures now. Look at this, ladies. Look at these pictures. Well, I guess the other thing I wanted was planks. I keep forgetting. Still gonna go with the classic though, I think. Oh, and then up here, that's what I was gonna do. Kind of make this still feel. I think this over here would be good. Yeah, put some stuff on there, things. Remy, will you stream tomorrow? I will be streaming tomorrow. Actually, I might not be tomorrow. I might be going with a friend back to Long Island because he's a photographer and he's going to be taking some pictures, and that will give me a chance to get some drone footage because I'm trying to get like a nice drone photography portfolio together so I can kind of do that as like a gig, you know? I got my drone pilot license, and so I can do commercial drone photography, but I need more experience. It's freaking dope though. Just really hard to fly. A lot of places don't like you flying over them. What's this that my wife is sending me? Oh, he got gelato. Leo got the ice cream. What was I just about to do? I was looking up something and now I totally forgot what I was gonna do. Oh. That's right. Oh, and we gotta put some stuff here. A little bit more scattered stuff, I think. Nobody here. Snowcap likes comic books, right? And then sometimes you can just kind of have fun by like Lion Brand. Actually, I'm gonna put Lion. You're gonna have the books over here. Over here. And I'm gonna do like can this fit here? No, because I put these too far back. Is there anything I could fit? Or maybe just a book on its side. That works. Yeah, today's been will probably be a light week of streaming, unfortunately. Well, after tomorrow, I'm gonna, I'll be streaming for the rest of the week. What are these? Metallic paints? Yo, they got some cool stuff now. There's definitely some. Oh, we have some video game stuff too. Trying to think if I should put like a table. I know what I could put. This shit works really good. Let's see what else we can go with. More books. I'm always with the books. How about... That's not going to be good. Oh well. Can't have it hanging off. What about this? Here we go. That looks nice. Look. Getting drunk. You love the eyes, Rob. You love when the eye stares at you, when it can see in your dark souls, when it can praise the cornbread. Praise the cornbread. Let's see what other cool little things. Come on, just some little stuff. I don't want to. Somebody once told me. Why won't you go? Oh, there it is. No, right there. There it is. Markers. All right, now you ladies look like you're living it up a bit, right? A little bit better. I know what else we can put. One more thing. Oh, what do we need? Some cord. Cord. Cores. Beef. Why did I come down here? Oh, I need cord. Never mind, me back. Welcome back. Bada boom, bada bang. Oh, I need more cord, and I don't have cord here now. Come on. How much cord do I need for this? Dose. Oh, you have any cord? What are you doing, Snowcat? Word up. Problem solved. I'm actually liking this now. This kind of section. So you got book over there. We're going to put a guitar over here. No Cap likes to play video games and play guitar. Lion Brand is all about reading. Link, you just got one book. I don't know. Should you put something else over here? Primary colors. What other kind of contraptions? This is all going in the other. I like that they have like a whole little art studio thing going on now. I think we're good for now. I'm glad that they have like actual pictures now. It's really coming along. We're in our second year. Hello, Itchy Blast. What does it say? Oh. ICL the best. Okay. I can say ICL the best or Ickle the best. Oh, when it's a special K. I found out how to kill a Storm King instantly. Oh, word? How do you do that? I don't know how to do that. I just had to load the dishwasher. Man, I wish I had a dishwasher. I hate doing dishes. This is like, I think, going to be my favorite. Okay, let's do this. We're going to go. So it's in the tables section. Because it's a drafting table. So the drafting table, I think, is going to go here. Right? Also, before we get too carried away, let's get a nice rug going in here. I'm just gonna do something like this. Not gonna fit. So, word. Now I'm very interested. How do you kill him instantly? I don't know. Special K. They came in. They taunted us. I found out how to kill the Storm King instantly, and then poof. I don't know. They might still be. I'm not sure. All right. So we got this going here. We're gonna put. Where'd that easel go? There was an easel. I saw it. Oh, look, we can put these down over here. Look. Airbender. Ah, guy. Wait, no. When the world needed him the most, he vanished. We got the paintbrushes and that in here. But I'm looking now for... Oh, Lucy, thank you for the rage. Lucy Rage! Hell yeah. And up. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. How we all doing? Yo, shout out to Lucy. Let's see. Oh, now I have a second monitor. It's like so easy to do now. I can just. Oh yeah. Hopefully your stream went well. Huh? Right. I think Rob. I think you did a shout out, but I'm doing one as well. You got a double, right? Word up. Hopefully you guys' stream went well. What are you guys working on? What'd you work on? Eric Choco baby, how you doing? Hey, batshit crazy, how are you? Thank you for the follow. Heck yeah. I'm over here. I'm doing some decorating of my expert frost village. I'm kind of getting putting in some of the new. No English? That's okay. No problemo. Guess I played some BR with my husband and friends. Oh, word up. Yeah, I gotta get back in on that BR. I feel like I've been falling off. And I'm still not good enough to really fall off. So. Oh, there's no sound. Hold on, I gotta come back over here. Click in. Okay, there's a sound. Now let's see. Where is? There it is. I need that wooden rod. Where are we in? We're in decorations. Okay, that's where you got. I need some rods. I don't know, Ron. Maybe a game of ballistic later. Well, tonight I will be streaming again. It will be with the Long Tom in the Long Tom Lounge, because he's a cavern master, and we're doing the D&D Lego Fortnite. Which he basically has crafted a whole world in the sandbox, and we use a 20-sided die, like a virtual one on our phones, and we literally play Dungeons and Dragons Lego style. Pretty cool. I always wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons, and it was my first foray into it. Hey, it's pretty cool. I will say, sometimes people come in and it's like at night, and a lot of times at night if I do stream, I usually whisper, and so it's like I'm always talking like this, and some of the viewers get a kick out of it because it's kind of like an ASMR, unintentionally. But then also, like, if people come in and they're watching this, they sometimes don't, I gotta kind of explain, but it's funny because, like, I have their audio coming through, and then I'll, like, go to Discord and I'll mute myself on their thing so they don't hear me, and then I'll talk. But then it's like double talking, so I try not to talk too much when I'm doing it. But, Eric, when I'm not having anyone come in, I'm gonna be doing a viewers day, in the near future. If you want to be a part of that, I suggest joining the Discord, and and then we'll be setting that up. But yeah, it tends to be like if I'm like trying to set things up and we got like a bunch of new people coming in, I want to make sure everyone gets like a totem, because I'm playing an expert world, and I don't want people dying, so you got to get weapons and charms and all that stuff. Because if people keep dying, then I keep having to make more charms, and we're running out of stuff, and then that's when the expert world gets pretty dangerous, because then you don't have anything. Yeah, and that's right. Too was saying too, you have to build trust. I don't just, people just hopping in, things like that. Plus, like, a lot of this now, I'm still just kind of like setting, like, decorating, but also look at this. Look at this. He's gonna be. I'm an artiste. Get down here. Right here. Boom. Alright, we're gonna do that. And then we got some cool new pictures. Look at these cool new pictures. I need gold, though. I need a lot of stuff. Such cool pictures now. So, Remy, what would you call that painting? What's this painting here? That's just abstract. That's an abstract work of art kind of thing. I call that. And I went to school to draw more better. I went to illustration. I had to take a whole bunch of art history classes. Learned all about that shit. I'm well versed in the arts, or I can just make you think I am. What am I grabbing now? Oh yeah, a bunch of cool stuff. Got a lot of stuff here. Holy, got seeds and stuff. So let's see, dropping the seeds off here. Dropping the corn off. Other things. Ooh, laggy. That's straight up the stuff you need to make a power cell. That's right, she gave me all this stuff too. This, and this. What else do I need for these pictures? Oh, slabs. All right. Biomass. That's right. Hey, Tio Hob Javi. That's a cool name. Biomass on a painting. Welcome in. We're keeping it casual today. We're just doing some decorating of my expert frost village. My goal in this world is to keep things kind of simple-ish. Make them feel cozy. Make them feel fully decorated. Like they're fully functional, not just big grand buildings that don't have anything in them, which is what I do a lot of the time. So we're going to just, it's too big, will fit. That fits right there. Like maybe like that. And then here, like that. I'm going to put one down over here. really just... This big? This is big. How's this? I was thinking about this one, but... Oh, look, they got this cactus one, too? Airbnb simulator. Yeah, basically, just... Yeah, that's a good way to put it, actually, Jax. I'm just trying to make, like, a chill place where people can kind of... Sometimes they want to go. You know, like, this would be a room, I think, that somebody would, like, stay in. Yeah, because I put a chest here. I'm down here. Actually, you know what I want to now? Where is it? It's down over here? No. Man, you can start to have like a competition of like... Where is it? No, decorations, furniture. No, you go here. Houseware, rugs, wall, clutter, plants, sculptures, electronics, outdoor. No. Seating, plumbing, recreation. It's down here, and I need cord and more rod. Cheers. Yeah. Hell yeah, cheers. I'm drinking my coffee, my cold coffee that's still delicious. My brother, you have a good one. Have a good night. Sorry, I didn't see that right away. I put a little too much spice in my noodles. It's way too spicy. Oh. Clear those sinuses right up. Going the wrong way. Let's see. We want more. What did I say for this? Cord. Okay, 2. And 1 rod. 1 more rod. No, I didn't want that many. No. I don't care if I make more, though. Yeah. I don't know right off the top of my head what the cancel was. I figured it would be quicker to just do that. Let's see, jukebox here. Should we do a jukebox in here? No, this should probably go in the girl. Like, actually, you know what? This is how you get inspired, right? This is the art room, and then you got to do more clutter. We got to do a little bit more clutter. I think it's here. Yeah, look, we got this. I was gonna say, so we need to get like is this a good one? This looks like a good little... I hate that rugs put you a little bit above, so that's like, it says like you need a supporting piece, so you have to come off. Boom. Now with that cool little... Yeah, look at that. We put some paintbrushes up in here. Look at this. And then we need to make a little bit more clutter. Oh, look at this. We need this too. There you go. And under here we need some boxes of nonsense, right? This is clutter. That's clutter, and this is houseware. Oh, see, like this, and this goes like under here. Imagine a classical festival music, like the only classical sounding music is for Lavera is for the Marvel season. That's good. Gonna put a little light in here. Let's see what light we're gonna do. Always good for the ceiling. We don't have that. Oh, we got this one. This looks nice. That's too big. That could kind of go here. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Gonna come up here. That works, sort of. And then we'll do like, I don't know, we'll do something like hanging off. I think. Like this. Yeah. Look at this. I like this. Like 3 floors. It's like you got your room up here. It's warm and you're on TV. You come down. You make your art. You know, nobody understands me. Oh, my creative process. And then you come down here. Let me make some clothes. And some drapes. So people really be fighting over certain music styles, but I'm just like, if it sounds good, me like. 100%. And honestly, one of the things I feel like, and you can always, this is a good gotcha for sometimes for some people. When people like, well, 2 things or 3 things. One, I want to say, like, in a sense, not that only miserable people have miserable opinions, but like, if people aren't in good moods, and you find like on like the internet and stuff, it's almost like people will say things in ways to get people's reactions. Like, hey, I'm gonna go see this movie. That movie sucks. It's like, you might not like it, but that doesn't mean it sucks, you know? And that's like saying things. So like you could be like, oh, I don't really want to see it. I don't think that movie's gonna be like my kind of thing. You know, you can always say an opinion in a less charged way. And then the second thing I was going to say is when it comes to opinions, and people have opinions about certain things, like say a movie sucks, you go, did you see the movie? And they go, no. And it's just like, well, then you have no idea if it sucks. Like, you have no, like, what are you talking about then? You know? And you can get so many people calling things shitty. Yeah, people love being spicy on the internet, that's for sure. But like, also I think a good trigger word to get people to react on things is calling something overrated. Like, what does that even mean? Oh, such and such thing is overrated. Why? Because you don't like it as much as everybody else? It's almost like, how dare you have that like thought process? Like, oh, that band's overrated. Why? Because you don't like it? So your opinion, even though like hundreds and thousands of people love that band and go crazy about it, you don't really like it. So you're like, well, it's overrated. And then of course with art, it's all subjective anyway. So it's like you want to break, you know, how you gonna break down? Since I once got canceled on Twitter over Fortnite box designs. Yeah, I just, well, that's the thing with art too. It's like you can't. People will then will try to argue about art, and then they'll bring in like things like, well, this made more money. I was like, well, does that really mean it's better? Like, because that's like, then you're gonna go that route. Oh, if that's the case, then like, you know, let's look at the pop music and stuff. You know. Yeah, that's. I try to stay away from being too opinionated now. I'm older now. I have opinions, I guess, on my stream, but you know, for the most part, it's like I don't know shit. No one, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like it's like that one thing where you see the person typing. He's like typing this thing, and then he just goes delete, and he's like, nobody needs to hear my opinion. I feel like I do that a lot. But yeah, when it comes to music, but that was the thing too, is like I find some of the most opinionated people. Thank you, Trunks. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like the people that are most opinionated with like, especially music, have a very narrow like taste in music. And you're like, how could you have a really narrow taste in something and then act like you're an expert on a whole genre of or like a whole thing, you know? I just think it's like, I just find that kind of stuff. That's why it's always funny to get people to be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, have you done that? And like, no. It's like, well, then how do you know? Like, what are you talking about? And this is mostly for like art stuff and things that are very subjective, you know. But Sniper Alert, thank you for liking the live. And was that YouTube? Was that Skyin YouTube? Skyne's lore? I don't know what that is. I went to a concert for 5 minutes where a person played guitar poorly once, therefore all guitar sucks. Yeah. I usually find the more people are more particular about like they only like one certain thing and they like judge everything else super harshly are like the ones that don't really have like a strong, like don't know that much in that sense. Oh, look at this one. Let's put this here. Burger. We're in the kitchen, so why not? Yeah, internet folk. Well, again, people. I think a lot of times hearing opinions, or people that want to voice their opinion, is because you don't feel like you're heard in your day to day. You don't feel like maybe you're, you feel like you have knowledge. You feel like you have taste. You feel like you have, a voice. But in your regular day-to-day, no one's really, unless you're like super rich or famous, no one's really paying attention to your opinion for the most part, unless like your friends, unless you go on the internet. And then you can kind of just blast out what you want to say. But as you get older, you realize that like blasting your own opinion or shitting on other people's opinions on the internet, no one cares. No one cares. And I guess this is growing up, right? It says here, he's angry at Epic for making Metaverse and deleting the Fortnite storyline, even though he says it's still good and enjoyed a stream with Crafty where he took down the Storm King with him. Mr. Bill Bad Night, how are you? I just put a little plant there. I like how I'm still very proud of my hanging fireplace for heat. Huh? Look at that. Don't even know it's there until you look up. Anyway, I'm thinking most of this is pretty. I think we're pretty good now in terms of. Like, this is a pretty solid. Like living space and kitchen and everything, so we're good here. May have to make some more down here. I finally finished the main thing. All the lady NPCs have a place to chill. Look at this! Look at this crew! You guys, loving this. Why are you guys leaving now? I don't even mean to crash your party. That's messed up. David King, what's good, man? Just kind of doing the finishing touches on like making my Frost Village look. Oh, look, you guys came back. Aw, I'll watch TV with you guys. Oh, look, because this they need to fix too. I can't go on these because. Well, maybe I can go on it now. No, at least they can. Who farted? They all left. That's right. Thanks, man. Yeah, just been I've said a bunch of times, but for new people, is that I've built really big in the past, and every time I build big, you make these really great things, but then the interiors are never really filled, and there's all these rooms you don't know what to do with. What's my dream job? I mean, and it's funny. It's like I'm 41 years old, and I still feel like I don't know what that would be. You go through phases. When I was growing up, I always thought I'd be an artist. I would just draw. I don't know how I thought that would be a thing. I mean, I could draw, but I was like, I'm gonna draw for something. But like, I wanted to draw my own stuff, not draw like for Marvel. I'd just make my own comics. Like, that would be a thing. Then I, wanted to make video games. I thought making video games would be cool. I went to school, not just for illustration, but went back for computer animation. So I learned like CG and all that kind of stuff. That's a tricky thing to get into, especially because game design, it's like you have to kind of really show that you can make it. Either you're like a game tester or somebody that's kind of in, or you kind of show your chops at already designing your own video game. And I'm not really a coder, so like having cool video game ideas doesn't really cut it. Yeah, and that's right. The gaming industry kind of mimics, I think, the VFX industry, and they're both utter garbage right now. aside from that, um, lately I think it'd be awesome if I could do something like this and stream and just talk about video games, and just because I really still video games I still think are like my number one thing. I love gaming characters. I love different video games, the idea of games, the philosophy behind games, whether it's a single player game or, a PvP game. So like, and then the idea of talking, I'm a talker. I can always talk, and it's, that, my day job before this was I worked as a compositor. That was fun, learning Flame and doing Flame stuff. Flame is kind of like Photoshop for. Is this anyone here? BedClaim. Okay, cool. It's like Photoshop for video and cleanup and stuff like that. And then, like I said, I've been trying to get into like the drone stuff, learning how to fly drones. I think it'd be at this point now, just it's probably just like I said, it's like having someone who, in a way, just attained a certain level in any kind of maybe business or industry where like you felt like your opinion or you were an expert on that thing. I mean, for me now, video games, I feel like I can go between video games and art. I probably could like go toe to toe with anybody, not even verse people, but just really hold my own in talking about that kind of stuff. Hitting says the acting is under a lot of issues as well. Yeah, actually, so they're going to try go on strike again, I think, because of AI. Companies want a line to go up. Actors and game devs want unions and AI protections. Companies don't want to do that because that costs money. Actors, workers don't want to be exploited. Thus, strikes and calls for yeah, something where I don't know, whether it's in the creative art or video game field, something like that, where I can kind of be a talking head about it too. I worked on animation like I saw a minute ago, but the constant keys for animation don't really work because they bug the fuck out. Hey, I'm 53, still play video games. Word up, man. OG gamers, man. We paved the way. We were gaming before it was cool. I sometimes think about that, man. If I was like a young kid and streaming was a thing back then. But and not only am I playing video games, I'm also love Legos, and I'm not afraid to say that. And yeah, I mentioned how it was a nerdy thing back then. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That was not. Are you being sarcastic? Like gaming, like that was like you weren't. Not only was it like very a subculture. I started on Atari. I was Nintendo. I didn't get to the. I can't. Yeah. Gaming was extremely nerdy. Yeah. And it was also way not harder to access, but like. And this will resonate with some older people. It was like when Mortal Kombat was only in the arcades, and you had the one friend that had a computer that could print out stuff, and they'd print out all the moves for like all the characters in Mortal Kombat, And then it was like, yo, and then you'd be all at the lunch table like, yo, I got Scorpion, and you'd have all like the moves, and then you get all the fatalities and stuff like that. It was like there wasn't really, magazines or even like looking at a new video game. All you had to go by was like the back of it. There was just no YouTube. You couldn't like just watch somebody else play something and be like, yeah, this game's trash. You had to like look at the back. Oh yeah, I was a Street Fighter guy too. But like, when you were at that age, it was kind of like that was a fresh one, because it was like, it's like Street Fighter was cartoony and fireballs, but Mortal Kombat looked real and it was blood, so it was better, Nintendo Power, EGM, and a few other magazines. They existed, but they weren't like, and magazine subscriptions were kind of expensive for like, a little kid. So, But yeah, it wasn't seen as like it wasn't like a main thing, Even this could be a room here. I'm not gonna do that though. I think we're good. I think I'm good here. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This one's not connected. How is this? Oh, maybe because they said it like that? Not by default. It's not. Wonder if we're not in the village still. That's why. Oh, yeah, look, that's it. You go up here, not in the village anymore. Right here. Oh, interesting. Oh, Diego, what are you saying now? Mortal Kombat trilogy, best Mortal Kombat ever. I played on PS1. Yeah, I still have a very. I feel like PS1 was like peak, not peak gaming, but for me, like that was like right there, like from like Final Fantasy VI, Super Nintendo into like the PlayStation 1 era. Playing arcade games at movie theaters, bowling alleys, actual arcades was one thing. Having a console in your house was, yeah. You go to like go to a roller skating rink, and you'd see like the X-Men game and the Ninja Turtles game and the Simpsons game. Skylanders. I know my cousin who was younger than me. He liked the Skylanders, and that was kind of cool. Didn't that come in like they had like figures, right? And you can like put them in. Also, David, I didn't mean to ignore you there. I see me and my wife play Lego, which is awesome. I think just the whole thing of Lego and Fortnite and how it transcends generations now, I think is just really cool. I think we're good here. I think this village is kind of complete in its thing. Still to this day, I'm not even 50% done, and I'll probably never complete it since I only had like 2 of them. Oh. I never played the game. I just know that it was like about like collecting and stuff like that. Like you had like different characters. And yeah, this just another one that goes up, and yeah, that's it. Yeah. They got stuck because I need water. And I only like void, earth, and fire. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with too much of that game. But yeah, just saying about OG gamers and stuff and how it wasn't a popular thing. There was no like sports leagues back then. There were tournaments. You could find things, but everything was much more secluded. You know, you had your neighbors that you'd play with or whatever. You thought you were the best on your block. So you went to, maybe you had an arcade nearby. Oh, my brother, hi again. And he said, how long you going to be streaming for? Today is going to be a good question because, let's see. My wifey's out with the kid, probably till maybe 5:36. Good luck trying to ask GameStop. You got a water Skylander and you'll look like an idiot. Totally not speaking from experience. GameStop is kind of tricky. I remember when I used to work in the mall, I had a friend that worked at a GameStop. And then me and my other friend, we would call up and we would just, when we knew he was working, then we'd act like like a stupid, like be like, hello, do you have a game called Zelda? I think Zelda for Xbox. And he'd be like, you hear the guy like, that's Zelda, and you can't get it for Xbox. It's only for Nintendo, like shit like that. Oh, okay. Oh man. But but I remember trying to apply to like a GameStop once when I was like looking for like a job like that, like a part-time job, and not to toot my own horn, but I felt like I was more than experienced to do that, but like they don't pick people based on that. I felt like it was just kind of, it's like any other job. Most of it is just like by who you know. If you're friends with somebody there or some kind of thing like that, that's usually where it ends up coming from. I'm going to put a lot of this nonsense away now because I feel like we did a good job of decorations. We did a good thing for a bad man. Actually, give me this. I'm gonna keep this wood. I'm gonna put this wood here. This. And then what else? Oh man, no, it's funny thinking about how, and I think it's pretty cool that gaming like a lot of us older gamers have seen basically the whole just rise of the gaming industry. Like it's such a young industry. If you think about it, it's the youngest one. You know, what movies is probably the second. You know, but it's just cool to think that, like, I don't know. I feel like as someone that's grown up and watched, it's like this is truly my, you know, industry or our industry, that, like, you know, and how far it's come. And I don't know. It's like they even say, like, hey, potato, what's good? Been liking your Lego videos. We're just over here nerding out about how the gaming industry is, like, how I feel like it's my personal industry we grew up with. How you doing? Do you think life's mostly negative in its characteristic? Video games integrated with the net was insane. Yeah, that is too. Once you started getting multi, like, on the internet, and that for me, like, even as like a kid, like, that shit, like, I love that. Like that, like when you can start to see, like, you're playing with other people, like, online and stuff like that. That's why, like, you know, Ultima Online and playing MMOs or anything else, playing Tribes or so many of those, like, you know, games online. RJ Youngbuck, to answer your question, do you think life's mostly negative in its characteristics? You know, yeah, I guess. Who was that philosopher? What is it? It's like life is all suffering peppered with little bits of, like, happiness. That's why you have to savor the happiness, and that's why, you know, I kind of like, I think, I don't think it's 50-50. Maybe it's 50-50. I'm a big fan of the yin yang symbol. I don't even think that's the proper name of it, but I have to go down to, oh, I go Thursday, but I also have 2 shoes. Okay, no worries. I'll answer that properly a little bit after. Going from playing local with friends and around the world, happiness is a temporary pause of the constant suffering. Yeah, Confucius, man who stand on toilet high on pot, or or as I told my son, go to bed with itchy butt, wake up with smelly finger. At 3 years old, I go, Leo, I go, what happens if you go to bed with the itchy butt? He go, wake up with smelly finger. I'm like, that's right. Gotta make sure you wipe. Teaching them good. But yeah, I can say, yeah, it's like funny when you put, like, happiness as temporary pause, constant suffering. It's like, when you say it that way, it's like, it sounds so bleak, but it's kind of like, yeah, I guess. But that's why, like, I remember someone said it a really cool way that was like, you know, like, life is hard. In fact, life is so hard that as far as we know, it doesn't exist anywhere else besides on this planet. You know? Like, when you think about it, like, and I thought that was an interesting way to put it. It's like, there's like a thin layer of atmosphere that protects and encompasses basically 100% of the life, as far as we know, in this solar system. You know? And then as far as that goes, in this, you know, as far as we've explored or seen, like, life is so hard, it doesn't exist anywhere else that we know of yet. And I was like, yeah, when you put it like that, yeah, life is pretty tough, you know. And then, but on that same note, you can be like, well, that's kind of amazing that we exist, that we are here, we are doing our stuff. My pharaohs, thank you for the follow. And yeah, so you know, it's I always consider myself, what is it, like a what is it, like a, I forget how I put it, just kind of like a positive, like a, not a negative optimist, but like just a very, you know, like, hey, you know, one day the sun's gonna blow up and swallow the whole planet, but you know what, like, let's have fun before that happens. Like, you gotta kind of, I think that's like kind of that kind of take, like, yeah, shit sucks, but it also doesn't always have to, and you can control a lot of it. I also think I thought there was an interesting take. I remember someone was talking about the concept of the phrase "eat, drink, and be merry," and most people see that as like kind of like, if you eat and you drink, you'll be happy. You know, eat, drink, and be merry. But someone was saying, what if that's just the only three things you need to be happy? You know, or like just the only things you just need in life is to eat, is to drink, and then be happy. And that happy is just a frame of mind. Like, your outward things that are happening around you is not really, and that's what a lot of people that hit success and stuff will say, like, oh, like, I was miserable and then I became successful and I thought that would make me happy, but I'm still miserable. And it's just like, okay. So, in that regard, right? I will be streaming Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna try to. Cause I want to stream. Cause I feel like this past week I didn't stream as much. Boom. There we go. But yeah, this is me going on my philosophy ramblings and stuff. But this is the stuff I love to talk about. This, and then how it kind of correlates to gaming. Just putting stuff away, keeping myself organized. I think the next thing I'm gonna want to do is just probably gather. This village is done now. I think I'm kind of at a good point where, like, any other extra additions. Oh right, my brother, you got into the TikTok shop. I'm glad you found it. Unfortunately, that special did end. Dude, we need some background music. You know, I thought of that, but then also I like when the game is just the game and it's just kind of quiet. Actually, the one thing I should do, you reminded me of, which I usually like to have it. Let's just use the mouse because it's just quicker. Apply. I like to have the music in this. I like the ambience of this. And then again, like, if I stream with, unless I have to go and look through a certain set of non-copyrightable music so that YouTube doesn't just ding the hell out of me. Because then I'm constantly going through my VODs after I stream, having to, like, mute the music. And it's annoying because, like, if you have multiple spots where, like, some songs copyright and stuff, you have to, like, go in and say, oh, okay, erase, and then you have to wait a while because it's, like, processing. And it's just like, ah. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm happy with this. This is good. See, and you hear this music, you hear the little ambience. Yes, this is expert mode. Yeah, this is good. I think we're good. We're good. As I was saying earlier, David, that my survival world is, like, a bit more extravagant. Like, I've explored a lot more. I've built a lot more customized stuff. But when I first started my expert world, it was like, I'm not gonna focus on building creatively because if I die and lose everything, that's gonna suck. So I just was like prefabs, and which was kind of cool because I didn't normally use prefabs. So what is that doing in this guy? That's cool. So like it was a good way to kind of get familiar with some of the prefabs, and then I started realizing how I can like customize mod like the prefabs and stuff like that. And like so like this village here is my grasslands, and I use the beachy set, and I kind of just have them in like some really fun, like, you know, you have to like place them in a certain way that just, I don't know, works. And then again, furnishing them is like fun because you kind of like left. Yeah, that's what I did little mods like this beachy set had stilts at the bottom. I closed it off. I made this a shop on this one. This beachy one also was on stilts. I made the bottom the storage. I closed it off. I did little things like that. This I think I also did. I ended up putting these were just open, so I made these doors. I put doors here instead. I actually feel like they're like two tenants that live next to each other now. Just like little stuff like that. And then I like that building in, like furnishing the prefabs. It's like you're in these like little tight spaces you have to like work with, and it's just kind of fun. Like I really enjoyed making this cafe, you know. And then like you have like less stilts, more room. Yeah. Also, the one thing that kind of bothers me about these is when it's raining out, like the only way to up and down these floors is by using the outside stairs. And part of me also, like, I thought about like actually like extending the roof and everything to encompass the stairs, but I'm like, I'm not gonna, too much. But like even this, like, or like one thing I like to do is like say for this room, I was actually thinking about like when they had this huge ceiling like this, is just to put a ceiling up and create a whole separate floor, which I've done before. Or like in here, look, check this out. Like this had a ceiling, and I'm like, there's no way for the ceiling, so I broke a hole in the ceiling, and then I just made this a whole separate room. You know, this is kind of where this is where I'm chilling now. Keep it simple. Yeah, like a loft. That's what I was thinking in this one here. Because I try to you know, I always do beds and desks, and then like I like to have like a TV area, and then I also like, if I can, do a bathroom. Like, actually, like I did over here. I was like, this little indent here was like just no door, and I had the bed over here, but I'm like, you know what? I'm like, that's gonna be a bathroom, and then I made this the actual, you know, room for me, kind of thing. And that way you have a, you know, like yeah, there you go. It's everything. I mean, obviously not all of these have bathrooms, but I try to keep it like that. Yeah, this one I think is mine too. I have fun with this one, although I do like this one too. This one's kind of cool. They're all pretty good. This is cool, and then I made, you know. And then like again, like having these prefabs, like you kind of figure out like, oh, I'll do like these stairwell areas as rooms, kind of thing, and stuff like that. I did it here, and then another, and then this I put on obviously way later on, but this is like where other players I've made. Basically anywhere where there's like a chest I've put inside is where like I feel like a player can crash and have their bed, kind of thing. And then you'll see like this. Yeah, well, this is the cool thing is with the professor over here. So down here, the whole story is that the old man lives here. I think I did a pretty good job making it look kind of old. I got the old TV, and that's that. And then Fish Sticks is his neighbor. He's, you know, pretty chill. And then you come upstairs, and you got the professor, and she's got her whole lab. And then she's got a little room here. And then you come up here, and Lizik is like, I like to pretend is the lab assistant, and he lives up here. And then, you know, he likes planets, so he's got that. Then you got the little telescope out here. You know, But again, like I tried to make it so every one of my villages, like you saw the frost one. I'll go to my let's see, where is it? Number 7. My desert one is and again, this was my expert world, so I was being kind of silly. So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna stick the giant the lion castle on top of one of these desert spires. So that's what I did. I you know, the lion castle set is what I just stuck on top of this like this. Oh, let me get over here. Coming down. And I've kind of did something similar in my survival world, but I just kind of made things building up all the way around. And this, I just kind of stuck this on top. I thought it was kind of funny. And the thing is, with a lot of these pre-builds, is that they're big, but they don't have rooms. It's just like a lot of hallways. So like I really had fun kind of modding this. I made little rooms over here for NPCs, very small, but like bed and stuff so people can crash there. And another one over here. Then you got the workroom down here. Storage, still got room. Then you kind of come over here. We got the kitchen. Right? So pretty basic. You kind of come up here. Some more work benches. And this is kind of my favorite room. And right here, never a good space for a room. Yes. And so like I just kind of made, so then this was an actual room that just was easy to make like this. But then I put the pool table here. I like this because you can a lot of times catch like a lot of the NPCs chilling here. And then this normally is like open. This is like not closed. So I built a whole another floor. And I built this all out. And so like these also were just towers. And so what I've been doing with a lot of these buildings that have towers is I've been just building rooms on the tops of them. So like while this was here, and again talking about building a ceiling, I built a ceiling and I created a loft. So the bed's up here now. You know, that wasn't there originally. And then you have the whole, you know, studio down here. And then you have over here, you know, you got this tower, and then this was like one floor thing here. And this was a tower, so I just knocked off the sides and just made these rooms, you know? And so people can like live in all of these. And then this is my favorite, because I turned this basically into like a mansion. So this is another room here. And people can, you know, you come over here, kind of a hangout area. And then you come up here. This is just a little casual thing. Then you go here, and this is like I really like this room. This is like the hangout. You got some arcade machines, TV here to chill. You get your espresso machine here, and then of course the bathroom. And then when you're done with that, you come up here. This is like a nice little chill double balcony. And then I got one room over here. And then surprisingly, this room up here. So it's like, you know, I was able to get a lot more space and room out of like this build beforehand, you know. And then yeah, like I said, this one over here, and then I built a little garden up here. Not so much for use, but just, you know, to have, make it feel a little bit more. I was thinking about putting some of this stuff, like these carts and things outside, but, you know. And to answer your question, to what's my favorite BR weapon? I mean, if we're gonna go with standard guns, I would probably say that scoped, not the burst rifle, the other one that has the scope on it. But then again, I don't know. All like the overpowered things, like the bat's really cool. I like the swords when they had the swords. Iron Man gauntlets were cool. Actually, you know what's a really fun one is the boogie bomb. That shit's so dumb. I love it. The guy's like trying to be cool. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, and you're like, yeah, and it's just like, dude, and he just starts dancing. You're like, don't you feel stupid now, Mr. Rambo? But all right, so these are. Oh, and then I have the side I added here, And this is kind of a cool little... I do this a lot. Any like ugly foundations, I'll build like a deck around it to kind of give it a nice little decoration. But now I think the next two things I have to do is Lost Isles. I haven't played VR since the Captain America shit was OP. Yeah, Captain America shit was alright. But like, if you missed when you threw it, you kind of screwed yourself. The real OP thing with those freaking Iron Man gauntlets, just freaking automatic tracking. But my problem is now is like I've been trying to get better with my mouse and keyboard, and like I feel like my aim has been good. So this is probably gonna be the next thing I'm gonna fix up. Playing Fortnite Festival. Eating a banana. And this is like my just simple banana village. This was enough to get me to level 10. This is probably the next thing I'm gonna probably fix up. Probably not much. Probably gonna make this a restaurant up here. Kind of make this like a kitchen. I don't know. Have to do this. Very simple. I'm not actually in a rush now, I think. I don't know. No, maybe I should still kind of do these. I like this. Like, this was here. I didn't even build this. Island Adventure. Budge lives there. Jay Sergeant. They just all sleep up here. To complete this garden more. And then, I guess the other two things I'd have to do... It's funny, this... Yeah, that's exactly what this was. I've never found like a tower that was like that before, and I was like, yo, I'm just gonna make it right here, and it's close enough. But I didn't. I'm leaving. I don't want to break. Like I broke this bus stop in my other world, so I lost like that little icon. So I kind of want to keep that. I like keeping like nonsense like that. But now I guess the other stuff I probably got to do is so it's that one still. Hey, Tio Hobjavi, thank you for the follow. Also, love that name. It like rolls off the tongue. Tio Hobjavi. Wonderful. I guess probably my other two things I would do now is gonna go like. Let's see. I have to fix up. Was it number 4? No, number 3. I think 3 is it. I think I want to make my... I gotta fix up... I want to like really do a nice Star Wars village. I think I'm gonna build... I don't know how I'm gonna do that. And then I also make a really good Storm Chaser village. Right? I was kind of doing it already. I kind of made it a little bit better. And so, you know, I built up the walls. I kind of made it a bit more like, my name is Javier. Everyone calls me Javi, but my family calls me Tio Hob because I always have one of my nephews with me. That's great. Not only is it a cool sounding thing, there's a cool story behind it as well. And so yeah, so this is like I kind of fixed this up a little bit. I made this. Yeah, this is like a second floor. This was like not here, so I built a floor kind of right in the middle of their beds. But see, like I almost feel like, while this is all nice that everyone's like living here, I feel like I could really do up a better thing. Put a gate here. I made the front and call it lounge. The storm lounge. I like what you did with the storm village. Thank you. Yeah, I try to keep. I like to try to keep things kind of intact, kind of like what existed. But then some of it I was like, you know, like I left the things there, but I put the wall. You know, it's crazy. Some of the stuff that they built makes no sense. Like some of the floors, like this and stuff, like how I did that. Even out here, like and I replaced the wood with stone because I'm like, I don't, you know. But then it's like weird because they have like, where is it? There's this spot where, like this spot made no sense to me. How I like this was, and it was like all uneven and shit. So like, I don't know. And I think there was a door over here, and I'm like, you know what? There doesn't need to be a door here anymore. We don't need a back door. Not when there's bad guys out, you know. My brother, I'm still trying to do that car plane. Is it? If it's big because I want to make it go on water and air. Are you talking the one that I did? That car plane? It's pretty small. But I think like this thing here, this garage, we could like, I love this like roof that they did kind of thing with these lights. I don't know if I want to break it, but like that's kind of where I go, where it's like, do I break it and change it, or do I just kind of build around it? Because sometimes I like to keep what exists already, you know? Like even all this, like I didn't touch this. Like I like this. This is cool. And same thing with like I just put these doors up. Like this again was like, this was like a whole, all of this was freaking shack walls. And I'm like, they didn't look good. So I put that up, made it a kitchen, more area. But now I'm just like wondering, do I leave this tower here? I put the bus stop up here. You know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should just kind of keep it kind of fresh. I think the one thing I want to do, to be honest, if I'm going to touch anything, or I'll definitely check it out. You put rooms in the tower? Oh, this tower here? That's clever. Like I kind of like, yeah, like you make this a room, right? And then maybe knock out these, but keep this part. That'd be kind of, that might work. My main thing I want to kind of do, to be honest, is finish this. I want to make this floor kind of maybe go completely around and like extend this out maybe again, and kind of maybe make this also like right here, like do something with this. This is a little off too because of the way I did it. This is kind of nice though with the little, I did do that. Yeah, but I feel like if I not put this over, I think the only stairs are over here. So yeah, like I don't know if I would continue this over, maybe kind of connect this to the house. Do you have Raven right next to your Storm Chaser village? Yes, I do. He's right there. That's literally where he's at. This is not like this in my survival world, so I got really lucky. Yeah, my brother. I mean, yeah, keep working on that. I'd love to see what that is. Yeah, that's why I got the cannon parked right here, so I can, like, you know, fire right at it. But yeah, so I probably would like build. I think I want to fix these walls somehow, and maybe just build a whole nother, like, build out more of this somehow. And like, so like this would be, I don't know, create this somehow. This is like a weird puzzle. I just feel like the whole thing looks really kind of weird and sort of ugly. So I don't know. I'm going to need some time. But again, so there's this. And then even like... Actually, you know what I'm curious about now? You know what I'm really curious about? I don't even... Did I finish? I don't even know if I finished my Star Wars. Did I finish my Star Wars? Oh, I'm falling here. It's not even the Star Wars thing. Shoot. Let's go glide this way. New style earned count levels. Also here, I'll show you this. Check this out. So, I don't know if you guys noticed with the spear, but you can do like a quick attack after you jump. Watch. See? Whoa, ready? So normally if you jump and you try to spam attack, you won't be able to hit it. See? Like I'm spamming it, you don't. But if you hold forward, if you hold the direction and you jump and you attack, and then let go of the button after you come down, you'll attack again. So it's like if I'm walking, jump, and then let go, and you can attack again, and then you can keep attacking. So you can kind of do like a quick attack. Boom, attack. You can get some more out. It's not always the best attack move, but you definitely can get like 2 out of it. Like, oh, that time it didn't work. That time it didn't work either. That's cool. It's still a little tricky to work, but yeah, you an attack. But it worked out well, like, if you're trying to fight, like, yeah, better than being stuck for sure. I barely touched any of my Star Wars stuff. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, throwing it. Yeah, so it's like you come down, you attack, and then as soon as you land, like, a little bit after you land, you have a direction. And check the stream, but right next to my profile page still says I'm live. You gotta see which one it is. What are you trying to go live on? If you're going on Twitch, then I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing you could do. Try refreshing tubes. That's oh. Oh. I don't really want to deal with that. I love the sound of the forest. Oh, and here's my wonderful Star Wars village. Is this even at level 10? Did I do that? I don't even know. I don't think I did. Look at this. What am I at? Level 6. I think this is the next thing we're gonna have to do. This is the next thing we're gonna have to take care of. This is a weak ass Star Wars village. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's a good call, Jax. Is it, make sure your capture is set. I know for me, I don't use window, I use game capture. And yeah, you gotta make sure the stream key is going. Oh, what are you building next, my brother? My one is level 6 as well. Yeah, I think. Like again, I'm just. I know it's like kind of not as exciting. I feel like as doing like other things, but I'm just really trying to keep my. Oh look, I'm gonna take this. Did I even uncover this yet? I think I'm just gonna probably do Star Wars Village. I'm just really trying to tie up all the loose ends. Also, real quick. Actually, no, go back. Interesting, you can do that. But actually, we'll go like this. Or maybe not that. How about we go like this? Where is it? It's over here. I can. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, that's right. I have it there. What if we go? New window. Yes. Give me a second. Oh. Gotcha. I'm still new, but I had stream elements, so I haven't had that issue. Maybe try that. Yeah. Stream elements is really good. That's what I use too, connected to mine, and I have it with the multi-streaming. And it's still. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm annoying my brother. Let's see, kicking. My place is just a big building, a factory. We do everything, nothing else. Where I do everything, nothing else. Also, I'm gonna step away real quick. I need to have a bio break. Actually, we'll go like this. We'll go like this. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, tech is certainly silly. I agree to that for sure. And it's always like so weird how it'll like mess up when you need it the most. Alright. But yeah, jeez. I'm trying to think if I should, I guess the thing you need to check when you go live is I guess you just gotta check on your Twitch and just see if it's actually streaming, and then you gotta find out if you're. So it's like connecting, but if the picture's not there, then like what's going on? And if you have a mic, you should see if audio's going through. So you can be like, "Hello, testing." So maybe then you'll know if at least something's going through. If nothing's going through, then it might be the stream key. I don't know. You said if it's with Xbox, I don't really know how that works. But I'm trying to think now if I should just start doing that stuff at Star Wars base. And I got all this junk now with me. Let's see. Oh. Well, officially filled up. I've kind of been streaming and waiting till someone joins who can help me. Well, I won't be able to do that today, but, you know, one of these days you could do that. Like, man, sometimes I'm just like, sounds like a cop-out, but I'm always busy. Like, I like trying to pop into other people's streams too, even if I'm just like lurking. But it's like, when people go on, I'm like, oh, I'm like watching or feeding my kid or doing something, and it's just like, or it's like late, and I only have so much like limited time to like. What is this? Okay, each one of these is. Funny. Look at this. What is this? Come on. You know. I think I think I'm gonna have to fix up. Also, I need live reaction to what I made in like 3 minutes. And that's probably not gonna happen today. I'm kind of. Still up next week. Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna be streaming tomorrow. My buddy informed me before how he's got some other plans came up, so I won't be accompanying him to take pictures, but that's okay. I think really what's gonna happen now is I need to do the banana village. I think I'm gonna do the banana village. Let's go. Let's go to Banana Village again. Lost Isles. Oh, it says, my brother, I have 30 minutes left until I have to go to bed. Oh. Well, enjoy it. Do what you can do. Oh, I mean, also that. Let's see. I'll check it. Oh, that's cool. But it's not it's just a picture. I like he's throwing he's throwing the boogie grenade. I like that. I don't think it's animating though. Yeah, I don't know. I also noticed I don't know if that's supposed to be the square around it. If you're playing in 3D, it's got the bounding box around. The grenade's got the bounding box around it. Maybe this should just be storage. Should this be storage? One bed up here. I'm trying to think if this should be... Maybe this should be just a main hub. Everyone sleeps in that. And that's what we might have to do. And there's no one even over here. But yeah, I think this is... I don't know. Or maybe... I kind of have an idea. Where's this wall? You know? Why do they give... I hate that, like, they don't... Oh, there it is. Thank you. Let's go get some mahogany. I don't think I have, like, any here. Where the kitchen's gonna be. Probably a place to eat. Come down here. Don't need storage so close now, really. And I think I need more tools. I mean, not tools, workbenches. This is a huge... So I could even make this like the whole... Hey, talk about like this used to be like stilts as well, and I turned this whole thing into like a room. Well, we need to get mahogany, so let's go do that. Go. Regular wood. Oh boy. Yo, Rubies, how you doing? How are you? Like, let's go. I'm collecting mahogany now. I'm working on kind of furnishing my banana village now. Again, just still tying up all, like, I feel like the loose ends of my village. I still gotta finish leveling up my Star Wars village. Probably still need. I still also have to get probably all the lightsabers too. I got a lot of work still I got to do. I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's fight. Come on. My exciting thing for today is that I got a second monitor finally, so I no longer have to use my iPad, and I got the monitor for just $10 off of the TikTok shop because I did their little invite your friends thing. Tubuano, check it out. Hello, hanging out on the YouTubes now. I've been working on my farmhouses and the farm. That's cool. The farm I did in my survival village is like super cozy. I really like it. And I'll be honest, actually, which one is it? It's in Pleasant Park. This, yeah. If you guys can see it, yeah, at the bottom of the screen, there, I cheated. Days that I stream is usually Monday through Friday. And I try to start around 12 and end at 4. Sometimes I do 12 to 2. Sometimes I do 2 to 4. But it's in that span of time. Can the YouTube chat see all the chats? Or no? It should be coming up because I broadcasted it on my screen, which I know Twitch says you're not really supposed to do that. But I'm not that popular yet. But I just like it because it allows everyone to kind of see that. I'm in the East Coast, so I do between 12 to 4 Eastern time. Who is? But yeah, it's usually Monday through Friday between those times. I have a fairly new expert world that I started. I'm doing okay, but the first week I kept dying and losing my world and having to restart. I really see because I stream during the morning. Yeah. I know, I've seen you stream it, and then it's like, but like, our times are always different. And I was saying how, like, I always want to join other people's streams, but it's like if I'm getting on the computer, it's like I'm probably going to be playing. And then it's just like, so I'm usually like playing. It's like, so when I get on, it's like, I have like limited time. So I'm like, oh, I can come in sometimes, but then also like, then it's like I have limited game time. But it's cool that like the YouTube is like, you know, like people are using that too now. I'm like, right now. But right now, I'm just, I think, collecting, because like, oh, and also today is like kind of like an odd day. I need to do more of the YouTube. Yeah, today's also an odd day because I started late, but my wife also got out of work early, so she picked up our son at daycare, which usually that's what I do. That's why I end up leaving at 4 because I got to get him at 4:30. But she picked him up and then she went to the park, and so she's so that's why I'm able to actually stream a lot later today than I normally do. Yeah. This banana village is it's very bare bones. How much mahogany do I have? Enough to build some walls. I feel like my first step I want to do with this. Jackson, is that Jackson Overhead? Hey, thank you for the follow. How are you? And yeah, Ruby, well, maybe we'll figure something out if we'll be able to play at some point. Time zones and stuff, man. Yeah, see, but that's probably what I'm gonna be doing also, is probably setting up a a viewer day where we all play, because, and I probably will start that maybe next week, because I need to get out a whole bunch of more resources, because when people join, it's like the not just the space of where people can, like, you know, put their bed and stuff, but also I gotta get more totems. I was like, last week I had like 4 people. I do have a Discord. It's actually, I think it might be, if you click on my about me in YouTube, you'll see like I think like a bio profile thing, and the Discord link is in that. If you want to join, it's just a small community, but you know, yeah, everything. Oh yeah, all the Twitch, Discord, yeah, it's all there. But Jackson, I definitely suggest getting a Discord, just because it's a great. My YouTube is Remy Lexington. Same. I think the YouTube one is an underscore. I forget one of them. Oh, no underscore. But I'm just again, like I said, trying to tie up loose ends and make all my villages. Man, it's funny. It's like I thought I was like getting close to like not having to do that anymore. It's like, man, I'm thinking about it. It's like I still got like a couple villages to do. I'm kind of sort of grateful that that Epic didn't do like some mass update, because then I'm just always playing catch up. But like I have this, but now I'm thinking like that could just be more. I'm actually thinking the storage. I have an idea to just like. All right, cool. Yeah. Also, I was gonna show before one of my favorite prefabs, and I've only built it once at the farm. Where is it? Is this one? This house is awesome. It's like so simple, but like it's made like perfectly. Like you walk in and you have a living room right there with those bay windows. You have in the back there's like the kitchen and a bathroom. You go upstairs, it's like perfectly 2 rooms and another bathroom. Like it's set up like this house is like perfect prefab house. Like you can like imagine what every room would be, and it's like perfect. And then on top of that, I think I even did in one of them is like I actually used the ceiling and made rooms in the roof. Because like the stairs are right in the middle there. You see that stairwell? You can make that stairwell go up again. Because they put like a floor, like a ceiling, but you can break a hole in that and make another floor in the attic. Hands down, awesome. Anyway. That's probably why. The 2 cars garage is my main prefab. I gotta see. I think I've been tempted. This one? Not that one. What are you talking about? This one. This only got 1 garage though. This one's a pretty cool one too. A little bit trickier. I actually turned the garage into a separate room. Actually. Now what I want to do here. Oh, the first one? That's cool. Is this really big enough? Is this like actually... It's cool because it's like... Actually, you can like have like a loft. And then have like the bottom. What I'm thinking about doing in here... For space, I'm gonna try something I haven't tried before. I think it could work though. We're gonna go here, take this, and we're gonna like do this. And I mean, I know it's not. How is that? Maybe we should go a little bit more here. We should go like a little bit more here. Yeah, I'm slowly getting my Twitch channel going. I think everyone should have one now. I've also been learning how to use Adobe Premiere Pro. I would say I'm learning the practicing phase, but I want a desktop. All I have is a laptop, mediocre. Yeah, laptops are great for the portability. But cost and power is like you just get a desktop, especially if you're gonna get a Mac. You just I don't know. I feel like the desktop is just a way to go. If you in the ideal world you have both. I also recommend TO. If you as far as Adobe Premiere Pro, if you don't want to pay for something, DaVinci Resolve is really good too. I use DaVinci Resolve because I'm just like I kind of don't like that. I'm gonna put these here instead. I don't like how Adobe just subscribes. I don't know. It's like, as like an artist, it's like if you're using Photoshop is a tool. Why the hell do I have to freaking, Oh, it's actually saying I take out the windows and 2 doors and go massive storage shed. Oh, that's cool. Oh, about DaVinci Resolve? I don't know. For me, it's like, I get mad at the idea. It's like, oh, how is this going here? Is this proper? It's like, you don't like rent a hammer and pay a subscription to a hammer. Photoshop's a tool, and I don't know. To me, gonna get too crazy. Let's make it too crazy. What happened here? Oh, one side, this side. Flip it around. Let's flip it around. You're probably wondering, Remy, why'd you do that? It's like, I'm going to put the chests along this. How about that? Right? We got all this space down here in the middle. This is going to be the ultimate. The ultimate. Gonna be the ultimate. Look at this. We don't have enough yet. We still need more. Alright, well, I'll be right back. Let's see. What do we need? What kind do we need? Going green? We're gonna do green again? Let's go see what we got. I'll be back, guys. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve. And in DaVinci Resolve, I think Premiere is still the go-to professional editing software. I know some people like to use, well, there's Avid, which is like old school, and then there's, what the hell's the other one? There's that other one, not a Premiere. Can't think, I don't know why I can't think of it. But DaVinci Resolve was originally first was a coloring software to color correct things, and then they eventually added editing to it. But it's also great at like converting files from like really big raw to like ProRes and some other stuff too. So I don't know, and it's free. And then if you wanted to pay for it to get the extra stuff, it's a one-time payment. And I just love that Adobe DaVinci is still doing that. It's a bit of a learning curve, but there's plenty of tutorials on how to use it. That would be, I would love to do that too, David. I have like had some people join this expert world, and that's just, yeah. And again, you might be like, if you're already kind of learning Premiere and you're in it, you might not want to. They're all similar in how like the media isn't like a thing and like that all kind of stuff. But yeah, David, I would, it's cool if you can get people together in a world. My problem is that when I end up playing, and I've been invited to other worlds, is that it's like time. It's like you end up like, if you don't have like your main world be the world that everyone's in, and it's like then like it's like, it's still fun, but like I did it with my one friend, and I got the world set up. Or like I got my village set up, and then everyone's kind of going around doing their thing, and I'm like, oh, now what? Like, and then like I kind of just fell off, and then I just went back to my village, and I That's all I have to say about that. Let's see here. I'm going to take... We'll go with the green. We got a lot here. And I'm going to take... I take 24. That's... And then I'm going to take... What? No? That's it? Oh, snap. We have some iron here. Alright, someone here has gotta be making metal, right? You do slabs, don't you? No, you don't. I need a lot of metal. Let's say we need about 20. That's 10. 11, 12. Do 12. That works. Then we'll go back. Yeah, no, it's like if you can get it, and then yeah, and that's the thing is like, DaVinci Resolve is still kind of used. Like I said, I worked in VFX. DaVinci Resolve is still used in like VFX studios, but not so much for editing. It's used for color correction, and I've used it for it does things like really well. Like it'll like. So not to get too technical with stuff, but when you edit, most of these programs are like when you're like putting the footage in, it's only like pointing to the footage. Like the footage isn't actually in the program. So like wherever your videos are saved, it's like grabbing from there, and you can basically, that's how you can kind of like replace videos, is because as long as it's pointing to, as long as the video files name the same thing, it'll look and go to that spot. And so for instance, like if you want to say you can send so there's these things called EDLs, or there's XMLs, EDLs, and I think another one, but basically they're like the structure or like the skeleton. So like if you're editing something and you have, say, your footage is in a folder somewhere and it's all pointing and it's on your timeline, you can actually export an XML or EDL, and it'll be a very light file. It won't be big, and all it will be is basically the timeline and all your cuts and stuff. And so you can email that or send that to somebody, and if they already have the footage, or like say your drive or it's on something else, you could just have like your computer connected to the footage, open up that EDL, and then that EDL will then look and find that footage again and replace the stuff. So it's kind of a way to like deal with really heavy footage and not have to worry about it. And it's actually like when you go down like the idea of pipeline and stuff like that, it'll be like, the editor will be working with like the like proxy smaller, lighter footage, right? And the really good footage will be sent off to like a colorist who's coloring the footage and making it all nice, and then you're doing the editing at the same time. And then at a certain point, the colorist you get the colored footage back, and you can just easily replace that footage kind of thing. And so, or like, for instance, like a lot of times when you would be starting like a new job, like a thing, you would get two things. You would get like a director's cut, or like you'd get like the work in progress, like the final. You would get basically like a final edit that they would say was locked, and it'd be very rough, but all the cuts and everything is like what they want, right? But like the special effects, the color grading, all that stuff isn't there, but the edit is there. And then what you would do is they would give you just that export as a smaller file, like an MP4 or something like that, and then they give you an EDL. And the EDL you would put on one line, and it would just be like this like this empty skeleton of like an edit, and then you would take the whip, they would call it, or like the locked edit, and you'd put that like under it, right? And then you would tell the EDL to point to like the good footage, and then it would grab it from wherever, like either the colorist or like anyone's been working on it. You get that footage and you put that in through the EDL, and then you would make sure that the EDL, lines up with the one that they said is, the proxy edit. And that's kind of how you would go through it, and you make sure all the cuts and everything are right. And then as each shot gets like fixed or built up or done more to, you would replace that with the new version shot. And that's kind of how you would do your master timeline type of thing. Anyway, the whole reason why I'm saying this is that DaVinci Resolve is really good at organizing EDLs and stuff like that, because depending on what program, sometimes the EDLs are a little bit finicky. Sometimes like certain, I know with another program, if you're using Premiere and you export an EDL, things like time warps and transforms. Yeah. Time warps and transforms are like, you're moving the shot, you're zooming in on the shot, it's your whatever you're doing with the shot. That's a transform, and a time warp obviously is like you're slowing it down or you're speeding up the shot so you can kind of make it fit in a timeline. When you export an XML, some of that data, the way certain programs translate that data, it can get lost or mixed up, and that's why an XML is a bit more technical, but an EDL is more basic. You can actually create an EDL in like Notepad, because it's just time timestamps kind of thing, and you can kind of tell you can create an EDL like through just that. But anyway, yeah. But the long story short, DaVinci Resolve is really good at a lot of things. It's good as an editor. It actually even has a thing called Fusion. And Fusion is a node-based compositing. So if you want to if you think of After Effects and how it's layer-based, where it's like you put things on top of another thing, node-based is like you're creating like a tree, and you're putting things together by connecting these nodes. And Blender, I think, works that way with a lot of stuff. And Nuke is the main compositing program that kind of does it like that. But Fusion has it too. And if you learn how to composite in Fusion, it can translate into new, if you want to get into like the whole VFX thing. But yeah, DaVinci is a great program. I'm 100% all about it, and it's free. And even the free version is like kind of mind-blowingly amazing how much you get for it. All right, we got these metal things. Let's go back. Let's go make some chests. There was a point where I was like gonna show how to do some stuff in like DaVinci Resolve. I was gonna maybe stream some of those things. I did at one point. Like I was showing like a really whatchamacallit, I was gonna show like a really cheesy way or simple way to kind of cheese like when like for instance, like if you are using like a free program to put like subtitles and stuff, and you know how like these like programs they'll like put like a watermark on it. There's a way that you can like remove the watermark by like using the Fusion side of things, where you can cut it, you can kind of cut out that and paste the other thing on it, and you can actually get rid of the watermark. But things like that. But also in my Discord, it's pretty limited in terms of like, well, not limited, but I was like, there's not much information in there yet, but I did make I made a section called like production tips and stuff like that. So for anybody that wants to like learn or have questions about that kind of stuff, you can kind of ask in there, because I do have some of that info. What do I call it? I think I just called it, production. Yeah. So, yeah. Word to you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have some some knowledge of like all those kind of programs and stuff like that. And we got some chests over here too. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to it's a good amount. I'm gonna have a lot on here. And I wish I had more coffee. Ugh. Of course. Right. It's funny, I put so many, I don't even think I'm gonna need. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. Oh, hold on a second. I followed you after Xbox's raid a few weeks ago, and you're quite. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, I remember you. I know you've been coming in a bunch. So, yeah, man. And I saw you've been streaming, and I followed you now too. So, hopefully, when you go live, I can possibly catch you. Oh no, I didn't hit the wrong button. All right. Now we're in. How did that look actually? Was that okay like that? Maybe. Must feel like I could do that. A little better actually. Maybe keep it like that. A little hangover. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, and we just gotta, and I think a good portion of it too in anything is just to keep doing it. I mean, that's how you get better at it. That's how you get more comfortable with it. I'm gonna do it like this. It's gonna be the storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's no, that's 6. 6 and 6. 12. 24. More than enough. I think. Definitely should be more than enough. I'm gonna put right. I think. funny, actually, I think. Put it on that side, but I will figure it out more. But I'm going to actually call it here. Wifey called, let me know that she was on her way home. Good old Leonardo is not in the best of spirits, probably because he didn't want to leave the park. Let's go see who we can raid, huh? What are we thinking here? Miss Dimples, thank you for hanging out. You have a good one. Let's see here. We have. I'm just checking to see who's on right now. No. Gonna go with we're gonna go with. Let's do this. Ready? Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. What am I at now? Let's get this guy. Let's get Y'all ready? Once again, I want to thank you all for coming by, chatting me up, and keeping me company. You'll probably be catching me tomorrow around the same time. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, guys. And this is mostly for the Twitch people. So anyone on TikTok right now is probably like, what is going on? Or YouTube. So boom on that. For the rest of us, you guys all have a great rest of your day. Take care, and I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow.